Hello and welcome to Microsoft Hates Greg. My name is Greg Deckler, and the hardcover of my book is out today. Now, I know that this is like the second video in a row in as many days, right, that I'm talking about my book, but that's kind of the thing about shameless self-promotion is that it's shameless. So, so yeah, the hardcover, this is because I screwed things up. So they didn't offer the book in the same format as the paperback. I don't know why. But when I went through Kindle Direct Publishing, that was the case. And so I had to reformat everything, right? Because, all the I had to make sure because it was a different size. So all the figures and the figure captions and the tables and the table captions, I had to reformat, I had to go through it all again and and fix it. Right? So anyway, that took some time, and then by the time I finished that, then it couldn't be published on the same day as the paperback. So that's why it's released a day later. This is why you have publishers to do this for you, because when you do it yourself, it's a learning experience. But what I want to do for today though is talk a little bit more about behind the scenes and specifically about the cover. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on the cover. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really like it, and it took some effort and to do, and I think it really captures that this is a different technical book, especially it is a different approach to DAX. And I wanted the cover to reflect that. And I really think it does. I mean, you look at this does not look like anybody else's technical book that's out there. It's not some generic blue with, some white lettering or something like that, and like some weird design, which is what you pretty much get if you go through like Kindle Direct Publishing. They have a cover designer, but it's kind of really generic kind of stuff from what I saw. So I thought this was a great opportunity. you know, I had, some extra money from the patrons, my Patreon site, and I was like, man, this is my opportunity to do something really cool with the cover, and I can commission some artwork. And so I did, and I can't say enough good things about Alex, right? And working with Alex, this guy is just amazing. He does some really cool. I mean, you can see some of his other cover designs and things like that. Here's my endorsement of him, right? I mean, awesome stuff, right? He's been doing this stuff for like he's been on this site sort of like 2012, so he's been doing this a long time, and he just does great work. I mean, you look at like almost 10,000 reviews, and he's got a 4.9 star rating. I mean, how do you even do that, man? How do you pull that off? And it's because he's so good at what he does, and he's super professional to work with, and and I want to show some of the behind. So this was the third. This cover design was the third design. Um, my patrons know all of this because they saw the original cover designs, but the first cover design, this first two cover designs came out like this. So this was one, and then this was two. And the story behind this is that originally the instructions I gave Alex were garbage. Okay. I'm like, and this all comes from kind of the back to human, the DAX for humans, right? The original concept for the channel and everything, the branding was all built around, the robot from News of the World, Queen's News of the World album, right? It's the iconic, he's got Freddie Mercury and those guys are in his hand, they're all dead and stuff like that. Um, but and I should have brought this. I'll try to bring it up, but it's a great story behind it's like Queen News of the World cover artist. It should come up. Yeah, here it is. So here's the original. This was the concept. Now, Back to Humans is off of the works, which is not off of News of the World. Okay, that's fine. But Queen's my favorite band of all time. So, the DAX for Humans was kind of originally branded around that concept, right? And this actually comes from there's a where is it? Thought it was in here. Yeah, here it is. Astounding fiction, right? So there's a story, The Gulf Between, and this is the image that was created for it by what's the guy's name? Frank Frank something. Anyway, I can't find it right now. But so Roger Taylor is the drummer for Queen. He was a science fiction fan. He came across this, and so then they eventually commissioned that artist to create, the Queen album cover. And then this is what I think really captures, like right here. This is the interior of the album, right? And so I think it's really kind of this is really captured really well in here. So I wanted like elements of the Queen album cover, right? Um, and that's that was one of the one of the kind of directions that I gave him, and then that's what really you can see that really as far as the original instructions I gave Alex, right? This one you can really tell, right? Um, but neither one of these really like, yeah, I sent them out to the on the Patreon, and they looked at them, and I didn't get like raving reviews or anything on them. And there was just this one was too modern. This was too modern, and this one was almost like it's too much like the Queen album cover. So it just none of it was clicking with me. And so I went back to Alex and I said, "Hey, I'd like a third design." He's like, "Well, it's going to cost you." I'm like, "Oh, well, yeah, okay, that's fine." Right? And so I really sat down and really thought about what I wanted. And this is when I hit upon, what I'm missing is these really vibrant, like in your face colors, like kind of, and I was like, like the amazing story, and this is where I hit upon like the amazing story stuff. And so I sent him a bunch of couple amazing story covers, and wrote out a big, long, detailed, I guess prompt in this day and age, right? And that was what led to him creating, this cover, which I really like. It's pops, right? And it obviously tells you that this is not your normal technical book, right? Right off the bat, you know that for a fact. Um, and I just really think it was cool that as part of, I can't do artwork, but I really think it's cool that I could bring in, have somebody create some new art, and just really cool stuff. I mean, I just find it neat. And then this is actually what led to, like, as I was looking at these different amazing story covers and things like that, this is what led to, like, I was like, wow, I had an idea, which again delayed the book by like a month, but I was like, man, I could do each chapter could have their own like image of an amazing story cover, and so I floated this idea out to my son, and I'm like, is that something you can do? And he's like, well, I'll give it a shot. Right. And so, he just did a great job with it. I mean, he took these covers in the public domain. They're in the public domain, right? I'm not stealing content like Meta and Anthropic and OpenAI and Microsoft, right? Like, this is all stuff in the public domain. And my son put in the effort to clean up all the text and everything, and all that. So really the cover really led to those interior art things. And again, I can't thank Alex enough. This guy is amazing to work with. If you ever want to write a book and you want to have a cover, and it costs you like 500, $600 to do it, right? But I think it was worth every penny. I think I spent, my patrons' money well in getting the cover art designed, right? And so yeah, there you have it, the story behind the cover and the interior art. And yeah, the hardcover, I set the price for $90, but Amazon has it listed for 86.21. So jump on that if you want the hardcover, man. Like, save yourself like $3.79 or whatever. There you go. But yeah, that's all I had for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.